you're in your late 20s, early 30s, right? You're working 2 jobs, you got kids, rent's $2,000 a month, right? Your savings is non-existent. And what do your parents say? They say, wait till the market gets better. But waiting is what keeps you broke, okay? So if you're a millennial or you're part of Gen Z and no one's teaching you how money works in this economy, then this is your wake-up call. I'm glad you clicked on this video today because I'm about to show you how you can start building wealth. And I mean real wealth through real estate, okay? And even if you're broke or you have no support at all, and everyone thinks that you're too young or that the market is not the right time or the interest rates are too high, don't listen to them, okay? Follow me today, wait till the end of this video, and you'll know exactly what to do. Let's keep it real right now. Let's keep it 100, right? The system was not designed for us. They didn't keep us in mind. Student loan debts are back, right? Rent keeps rising, and trying to save while you're living paycheck to paycheck, trust me, I get it, right? It feels virtually impossible. But what if I was to tell you that the silver lining is real estate, right? And why do I say that? Because you can actually use real estate and leverage it in your favor. You don't need to be rich to get started. You just need a strategy and a plan. And unlike stocks, right, you can actually use other people's money, like the banks or your tenants, to help build up your wealth and your portfolio, okay? So here's how you can get in the game without having 6 figures in the bank. Step number 1, FHA loans, okay? You can buy a multi-unit property with as little as 3.5% down using an FHA loan. And what you want to do is you want to live in one unit and then you want to rent out the other units, and that's called house hacking. Now, step number 2 is partner up. If you don't have good credit or you don't have a lot of income, then what you want to do is to partner with someone who does, right? If you got hustle as well, that's exactly what they're looking for. Learn how to research deals and don't underestimate the value of knowledge and having a solid mentor. Now, step number 3 is to learn the game before you play. Make sure you're listening to podcasts, reading books, watching YouTube videos like this one every single day, because if you're not learning, then you're losing ground. You have free information at your fingertips, so make sure that you use it to your advantage. Now, the earlier that you buy, the more time your property has to appreciate. The more rent you can collect, the more equity that you can build. Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world, and it works in real estate, which is a great thing, okay? But only if you start. If you're waiting for perfect credit or you're waiting for the perfect market, then that is a trap. Real estate isn't about timing the market, it's about time in the market. Now let's talk about the most important part, your mindset, okay? Maybe your parents didn't teach you this stuff. Maybe you didn't grow up around wealth. My parents didn't teach me, I didn't grow up around wealth either. But that's not your fault, but it is your responsibility, okay? So stop thinking that you're behind. Right, you're actually early, and especially if you're watching this video, then you're right on time. But what you need to do is to stop consuming and start building, okay? The world is not gonna hand you wealth on a silver platter, but it is giving you access to tools that your parents never had. So that is your advantage. Now, what you do with them, that's completely on you. Now, if your parents can't help you, that's okay too, right? What you wanna do is to build your own team. Network with people who are in your city and that are already in the game. You can go to a local real estate networking event. Each city has them. I know they have them in Chicago, so if you need help, right, finding them, let me know. I can point you in the right direction. You also want to follow local creators who are also in the game as well. But don't just scroll and watch them, right? Study them, reverse engineer what they're doing, and then also post your own journey online as well. Build trust with your community, right? You'll be surprised who actually want to partner with somebody who they see is committed, right? So post what you're doing online, okay? Today, right, you'll see 19-year-olds, right, house hacking. You'll see 23-year-olds, buying duplexes. You'll see, 25-year-olds sitting on $500,000 portfolios. And, they're doing that not just simply because, right, they had help, but because they got hungry, right? And they got up and they started to do something and they didn't stop. Now, you don't need to be rich to build wealth in real estate. You just need to make one decision. You need to decide. Okay, now Generation Z, right, or millennials, you're not too broke, you're not too late. You are the generation that has been put here to break all of the generational curses, okay? But only if you are bold enough, right, to use them. So first thing to do is to start with knowledge. Take small steps, then you'll end up making big moves in real estate and understand that real estate is the vehicle, but you just gotta learn to drive it, okay? Now, if you like this video, I really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to know more about what's happening in the Chicago market as well. I'll also be posting more videos about how to build wealth in real estate. But until next time, my friend,